Hello, world. I'm very, very honored and privileged for you to be sharing this time with me today. And I just kind of wanted to share a story with you today that happened to me. I just got back from the gym. I work out every day for about an hour after work. I've been doing that consistently for the last 3 weeks. Um, I just have certain fitness goals that I'm trying to get together. I'm trying to tone up a little bit and get my six pack back. Actually, I'm trying to get introduced to a six pack. I never really legitimately had one. I don't think if you've never had one as an adult, you've never really had a six pack, you know, uh, as an adolescent. That really doesn't count. But I'm just trying to get back anyway. Something inspiring happened to me today. There's this older lady that every time I go to the gym, I always see her, and she's always working out like on machines that's really not gonna benefit her from where she's at. She's almost about, I would say, almost 300 pounds, um, pushing 300 anyway. And actually, until today, I didn't know how old she actually was. I just knew she was, a mature older woman, more older than I was or whatever. Um, but anyway, I always see her, and she's always like doing like the working on the stomach. And if you don't know that, if you try to build muscle while you have a lot of excess fat on top of that muscle, you're just going to be building it under the fat. So you have to kind of burn the fat first if you're trying to slim down, you know. Um, but anyway, I would see her get discouraged and stuff like that. So anyway, I was coming down the stairs today, this morning, and she's usually upstairs in the work, because I work out around the in the women's area. It's just a lot more private and not a lot of noise and all this stuff, and I get better concentration because I listen to my audibles while I'm working out, self-development tapes and stuff like that. So anyway, she saw me before I saw her, and she just had this despairing like look on her face, just like, oh, just so tired and frustrated, for not getting the results that she wanted, you know. And so I just stopped, and she didn't know me, I didn't know her, and we had only, kind of smiled, or while I had seen her previously. But anyway, I gave her two tips. Um, and what I like to call it is advice encouragement. Because you don't give me advice without encouraging me, and you can't really encourage somebody without giving them advice. So it kind of goes hand in hand with any situation, I think. Um, so I told her this. Of course, I gave her some tips on. I told her what I just told you about, building muscle under the fat, and how, considering, her age and, her weight, she has to set realistic goals for her to meet. You know what I mean? Um, she mentioned something that kind of touched my heart, and she was like, maybe I'm looking for results too fast. Well, I told her, I said, what kind of results are you looking for? That kind of ties into, your business and your personal life. If you're a small business owner and you're looking for resources or ways that you can bring in more customers, and you can generate a broader audience, or get people into your store, or get people to look at your opportunity if you're in a network marketing company, or even in your personal life if you're trying to get better communication with your kids. I told my girlfriend last night, I was like, whenever I become a mother, I don't want my son, because that's what I'm hoping for when I become a mother, that I have a son. And I wouldn't know what to do with a little girl. But, aside from my stepdaughter, but, I have help with that. But I wouldn't want him to for me to be inconsistent. That's the number one tool, is to be consistent. Like, the key to obtaining anything worth having at all is consistency. You have to remember, the one that wins the race is the one that completes it. Always. The winner is always the one who's completed the race. I mean, went around the laps the required number of times and got the best time at it. That's the one who wins the race. And then tip two was, you have to earn the right to complain. Think about that for a second. You have to earn the right to complain. You know what I'm saying? If you're just starting off doing something and then you try it a couple of times and you're not consistent with it, you can't even complain yet. You haven't even earned the right to complain. You know what I'm saying? And if you and then if you are consistent, if you work at something daily and you really give it a conscious effort in succeeding, then you kind of earn the right to complain. But then it's not your problem with consistency. That's not your problem. Then your problem is your method, you know. And you can do something the wrong way with the best intention, but you still be doing it the wrong way if your method is wrong. So you have to find the right method. So that brings me back to what I was telling Miss Joyce, which is what I learned her name was. Sweet older lady. She's like 63. She's just sweet, sweet. I told her, since she's trying to burn fat because she just had back surgery and because of her age and because of her weight, because of how tired she get, I just suggested the regular the treadmill, elevate it, and do like 10 minutes and then take a little bit of a break and then try to get back on for about 10 minutes at a speed of about 2.5 or whatever, considering her how strenuous it is on her, and just elevate it a little bit and then take a break and then come back and do it and listen to your body, because at that point, like, once you get older, you're at a lot of last results for your body. It's things start breaking down and whatnot. So I told her she has to listen to her body. But going back to how this ties into your business and your personal life, you have to set clear intentions and you have to be consistent with them. But your method is just as important as your consistency, and your consistency is just as important as your method. Just like me going to the gym, I can go to the gym and work out crazy one day, but if I don't go for another 3 weeks, I'm not going to get the results. I would get more results by going for it, and I have this 1 hour a day that I do after I do my other part-time job in the morning. And right after I leave there, I go straight to the gym for an hour every day, at least 3 to 4 times out of the week. And I've gotten more results from that from when I used to just, go and ride my bike for like 3, 4 miles and, do all this crazy stuff one time and then don't come back to it for like 3 weeks. Well, it's the same thing with your business. If you're looking for a certain opportunity and you come across one and you don't give it a great, an earnest chance of working, well, then, you can't expect those kind of results. So listen, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go to this link that I put in the description. And I want you to learn how, first, learn how you can get more traffic to your company, to your business, because it really doesn't matter what you're selling, products or services, whether they're good or bad, or if you don't have any products or services to sell at all. If you're just looking for an opportunity to make some side income or full income online, from home, from the comfort of your own freaking home, at home with your kids, with your spouse, with your dog, with your goldfish. I don't see why anybody wouldn't be interested in making extra money from home a couple hours a day. I really can't. I don't even understand why you wouldn't. So listen, go to the link below in the description box. Click that link, learn how you can make this money, and then just do it. Just do it. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to your family. If you listen, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. That's the definition of insanity. So be sane. Click the link. I thank you for your time with me today. And, send your prayers up to Miss Joyce. She's really trying, and she really did inspire me today. And, whenever you can, I just urge you to just lend a helping hand to somebody for no reason at all but to help. And that's it.